All right. I may need, not just yet, but I may need a charger here soon. I've got some in there, but we'll wait. All right. Now, hopefully this gets pushed out and doesn't do the thing that it did the last several times where it just doesn't broadcast and I have to restart it again because YouTube is like, Earl, eat. Earl, eat. No, Earl, you don't eat the live. You broadcast the live. Earl, eat live.
No.
No.
What is that from?
It's just something I've always said. I mean, mainly say it about drivers. Like, between here and Effingham, we get the dumbest drivers ever. And so I'll get behind one and be like, Earl, eat steering wheel. No, Earl, you drive with the steering wheel.
Just the voices in your head?
Yeah.
Wow. Is Earl one of them?
Yeah, it's just, that's what I've named them all.
Earl eats.
Earl, eat steering wheel.
I'm going to be saying this now.
Well, we got 228 people in here. Can somebody say hi? Because I'm not seeing any messages or anything up here. I'm trying to make sure this works because the last few times I tried it, YouTube was Earl Eat Live. And let me try top chat and then go back to live chat because right now I'm getting no messages. That should not be a thing. Yeah. What the hell? The hell? Okay. I may have to. Here, hold on. Oops. Yeah, I'm getting no chat. YouTube is such a great. Okay, hide chat, and then we'll go to live chat. This is the greatest live ever made. I may have to like pull it up on the computer just so.
On there.
Yeah. So that was the way I meant to fix it.
Mm-hmm. Totally on purpose.
Is it unfrozen on your end?
No, everyone's saying frozen.
I can see that. I can see the chat. I just.
It's still frozen.
Christ. We may have to restart it. Okay. Well.
Killian said, Jennifer, tell him he's frozen. You're back.
Okay. Yeah, this is the greatest live that's ever been on YouTube.
Well, that's one way to kill 10 minutes.
Yeah. It took 4 minutes exactly for us to go live. Whoever watches this on replay is going to be like, I'm so glad I watched this.
It's definitely delayed.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, because that's where I accidentally hit the button. Yeah, all right. Okay, we got 290 people in here watching this. Wow. I am sorry. I'm so sorry you're here right now. I did a thing, but I'm going to, you know what? I'll just tell you right now. That way you got an advantage over everybody else. I did a 10% off site-wide sale. So everything on MidwestMagicCleaning.com right now is 10% off. That's everything, t-shirts. So we're going to do at least one more sale coming up down the line. And one of the reasons we're doing the sale is, so this is what my warehouse looks like right now. Kristen is getting promoted to manager. And she is going to take all of this stuff into her basement because she's got more room, and she also wakes up at 4:30 because she's the devil. I think it should be illegal for anyone to be out of bed before 9 a.m. So before she comes here, she's going to do all the inventory and the orders and stuff like that. But that means we have to move all this crap from here to there, and it's going to suck. And so the more we sell now, the less we have to take over there.
So help us out. Buy it up. Buy it up.
The more we get the hell out of here, the better. So we're doing 10% off site-wide. When we do another sale down the line, I think I'm going to do a bigger sale as far as percentages, but it's only going to be for regular microfiber. I don't know when that'll be. So like if you're saving up and saying, oh, I'll just wait for the next sale, that next sale is only going to be for regular microfiber, and we have no idea when that's going to be. So yeah, Kristen has been my go-to for how long have you worked here?
9 or 10 months.
10 months, you're fired. So, but yeah, it was, we decided it was time for her to take more of a role, and we're going to have her in, I mean, she's in all the videos anyway, but I want her more front and center so that we can share equal footing on these videos, because she does some pretty nasty stuff. And it's like,
Careful now.
yeah, well, yeah, you disgust me. No, you can't order from Europe. I apologize. We are working on it. So in order to get sales to anywhere outside the US, I have to do some special stuff with my actual banking. And we have to have a program in place that converts pounds to dollars, euros to dollars. Just everything that's not a dollar has to be converted. There are also special regulations that we have to follow in other countries, and special tax sort of weirdness. There are some products that have to be packaged a specific way in the UK versus the US, and the same thing in Canada. The US has products that have certain dyes in them that are illegal in Canada and the UK. So I have to make sure that that complies. So there's a lot of extra crap that goes with selling in other countries that I can't quite get around just yet. We are working on it though, because I've got a lot of fans in Canada and a lot in the UK and a bunch in Australia, and I'd really like to be able to ship there. But I'll be perfectly honest with you, when it comes to things like the cleaning rags and stuff, it's so much cheaper to just buy them where you're at. I mean, it's most microfibers the same thing, and you would be paying like 5 times the cost to get mine versus something that you can get right in your hometown. So I don't want you spending 5 times too much for a cleaning rag. I mean, that's crazy. You just use your T-shirt at that point. Just
That's how you clean your glasses.
sneak vape. Nice. Hey Jennifer, can you hand me that goat?
The what?
The goat.
Oh.
Captain Clutch did the goat
The greatest
emoji.
of all time, goat.
Yeah.
Those are not for sale.
No. Unless I find them on like Alibaba or something, I want to buy a bunch of them. I am going to buy. So we got. I found this thing that's a canned mousse. It comes with a little can that looks like green beans, and it's got a mousse that you can put inside of it. Totally random that I found that, and I didn't like purposely look for it. So I'm going to buy a whole bunch of those and sell those. They'll be in limited supply because I got to get physical, versions of them. I can't just like order them like a drop shipping, but that would be kind of neat to be able to sell canned mousse after I made that one stupid joke about cans of canned mousse face.
I'm gonna take this out of the way.
Yeah, kicking it in the face. What's on sale and what's the sale? The entire site at MidwestMagicCleaning.com. Like right now, there's 10% off of everything. Every single product that I have on there. T-shirts, cleaning rags, absolutely everything. It's going to be, I just made it live today, just a few minutes ago, and that'll run until the 7th, July 7th. In fact, here in a minute, we're going to check to see if we got any orders, and if we have any orders, we're going to do them live. It'll be awesome. You get to see behind the curtain, son. Mm-hmm. Me and Kristen are actually standing side by side right now. Her head is so tiny.
Look. I'm like.
No, we haven't hit 1 million yet. We're working on it. We hit 870,000.
We're so close.
And we're not expecting you guys to order right now. I just want to check just to see if we get any orders. We're going to do them live.
Yeah.
We'll call out your first name, but not your last name. You ship merch to the UK? No, I explained that just a minute ago. There's
Too many logistics.
Yeah, we're working on it, but there's a lot of logistics that happen there. It's too much. What are we working on this week? We were supposed to be working on a house that we've helped before, and she had to push it back a week, which is fine because right now the heat index is 112 in Illinois, and it is way too hot to be doing anything.
Sweltering.
Yeah. And the place that we're going to be doing was one that Jason and I did before. We also did it in the summer, and the last time we did it, she had a bunch of stuff over her cooling vents, and so the inside of her house was sweltering until we uncovered all those. Canada Day tomorrow? Hell yeah.
I got my freedom shirt on for the 4th of July. You have your horse.
Yeah, I got my horse shirt on. America was founded on horse. A horse found America. Someone just called you to tell you your truck's warranty is expired. Yeah, I get constant crap like that through the mail and through.
Not mine, it's Brandon.
Melanie, happy early birthday. Melanie will be 78 years old tomorrow.
Wow. Happy birthday.
Snow in Yellowstone yesterday? That's stupid. That's crazy stupid.
I've always wanted to go to Yellowstone. Me too. On my bucket list.
Okay, Melanie will be 56. I wasn't far off. Where do you get to order? Just MidwestMagicCleaning.com. It is only in the U.S. I'll probably have to repeat that a few times. Sneak vape.
You're right, these comments do go so fast.
Yeah, we don't even have as many people in here as we normally have on an open live.
Your birthday was the 26th and you turned 73. Awesome.
Nice.
My birthday's July 10th. So I got one coming up too.
Kristen will be 59 years old.
Mm-hmm. I aged well, didn't I? Whatever.
Yeah, let me. Continental U.S. I don't know what we've delivered to Hawaii and Alaska. Oh, we got a shirt. This is for Troy, but so let me clarify something. The shirts and merch are done by Printify. All the regular cleaning rags and dusters and stuff are done from here. So if you order, say, 3 or 4 rags and a duster and also a t-shirt, your rags and dusters will come in one package, your t-shirt will come in another. So I'm gonna fulfill this one real quick. Click, click, click. Troy.
Kristen, someone asked if you were his wife. I am not his wife. I am the assistant.
She is the assistant wife. All right, Troy, yours is on the way.
Thank you, Troy.
Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, Max said vape. I'm on like a regular live, so I can't vape on camera. See, that's the advantage of being a members only. You get to see me vape. Like, that's all I do. I don't even...
That's such an advantage.
I just stare into the camera
You're
and
like,
vape.
yes.
I don't say anything. I don't do anything except vape.
Vape Nation.
Yeah, I was saying the other day that I wanted to start one of those channels that was popular in like 2008. It's just dudes blowing Vic tornadoes to techno music. And big vape tornadoes and just like I think it's still cool for some reason.
Let's all vape together. All right.
Does the nicotine help my ADHD? No, my ADHD is pretty mild. I'm autistic, and then I've got some ADHD tendencies. The nicotine is because I started smoking when I was 13 years old. And so it was
hardcore.
Yeah. And for the last, I don't even know how many years, I gave up cigarettes entirely and went to vape. And then I went from 6 milligrams of nicotine down to 3. And so the next step, hopefully at some point, is to go to 0. This is the lowest amount of nicotine that they can put into it, that they put into a vape.
Does it count as low, even though like you double up on?
Even though I vape all day.
It's like when you drink light beer, but you drink double the
It's
amount.
like 5 packs a day.
Yeah, I do blueberry / raspberry steezy. I probably shouldn't be talking about all this on a
Does
live.
it taste like schnozberry?
It does not. It just tastes like sugar to me anymore. Diagnosed autistic, work in autism sensory classrooms. That's cool. Tina. Let's see
Can you
if
check them again?
Yeah. Oh, we got 3 orders. One is a hoodie. All right, let me get the hoodie out of the way first. Sean, I'm going to fulfill yours real quick. And printify. Sean. Okay, now we will print these suckers out. Print. And print. All right, we got 3 orders. We're going to do them live, and it's going to rule. It's going to rule, son. Hey, Matthew. What's the thing we did? We're doing a site-wide 10% off sale. Every single thing on the entire site, 10% off. Also, we're kind of bored, so we just wanted to get on live and just BS with people and be stupid. The 10% off thing is just kind of an extra. Sneak vape. All right, Kristen's fulfilling orders. I'll be right back. I got to grab some more tea. I'm back. Here, you guys can see Allison.
Hi. Hi. Had a frog in my throat.
Allison's eating frogs.
I'm eating frogs. I was got my headphones on, so I couldn't. I hear my name periodically, and I'm like, oh, that's me. How many people are on there?
376. There was about 450.
Dang. That's a lot of
If we
people.
stay on longer, I've had upwards of like 2,500 people on here before.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're famous.
Somebody just riveted you.
Ribbit. Hello. Did you say my name?
Moose, come here. Say hi to the people. I know we're here. Come here.
And he says, no. No one do.
Moose says hi. He's being baby cat. Baby cat. Look at that kitty inside that rectangle. He got a flea treatment yesterday, so he stinks. I mean, he stunk anyway because his breath is the worst breath on any cat. I've ever smelled, but what are you doing, moose baby? Baby moose kitty. All right. Later, man. Sweet. We'll do these 3 and then we'll check again real quick. What's up, Germany? We have a lot of people from Germany who watch the channel. I guess they get our weird sense of humor.
What time is it in Germany right now?
Moose Squad. I did have 2 cats. Also, Moose passed away quite a while ago. We think it was a severe ulcer in his stomach. We can't swear to that, but that's what we're thinking it was. Don't worry, I'll be more talkative here in a minute. Just putting together
You
orders.
went on me, being pokey.
Try to do this without getting the computer in the
So don't
shot.
get any-
Yeah.
Set that right there. It's fine.
Jill, thank you. Stinky flealess moose, yes. He's got some sort of common mouth disorder that's really common in cats where their gums get these little red spots on it and it causes really bad breath. And the only way to get rid of it if a cleaning doesn't help is to put them on steroids, and their steroids will have to be taken forever. Otherwise, they have to pull all of their teeth out. So we're going to have to get him on steroids pretty soon. Not just for the breath, but because, you know, I don't want his teeth to be pulled out. That would suck eating with no teeth. I'll have to feed him nothing but ice cream and air.
Ice cream and air.
Yep. First order's coming up here in a minute. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, if anybody's coming in for the first time, I'm doing a site-wide 10% off sale. Jessica, welcome. Yeah, we're doing a site-wide 10% off sale of absolutely everything. We got our first order, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
I'm gonna rub this on my chest. So if you get this and it smells like cologne, that is Lamensity by Louis Vuitton. All right, first one down. Bam Balam. I better get a box. I'm a cologne guy. I sorry, but I just like cologne. There are certain things that so I grew up really poor, like eat once a day poor, to the point to where I got so used to it, I still just eat once a day. And there are certain things that I always liked as a kid, but we couldn't afford. One of them was watches, so now I collect watches. The other was shoes. We only got shoes once every year or two, and we would blow them out entirely. Like the soles would be gone, the sides of the little stripy thing would be gone. So when I got older and I started making real world money, I started collecting shoes. So I've got like a Nike and a collection with a couple Vans, couple DCs, and a couple Converse in there, but most of them are Nikes. So I kind of went crazy on kind of what should have been normal things when I was a kid, but they are luxuries now. I guess the luxury that is still luxury is the scent thing, the cologne thing. Teresa, we're getting yours out right now. I'm going to rub this on my beard. If you wonder what that smell is? That's beard. Yeah, caps are the other thing. I got lots and lots of baseball and trucker hats. I got one beard hair sticking outside. I wonder if I can pluck it without having to shave it off of there.
Just get real close
There
to
we
the
go.
camera.
I did. I got it. There's like one white one. By the way, I'm 52 and I've never dyed my hair. If you look at my old videos, whenever Emily and I were together and I was living in the old house, there were two defined white stripes that went down my beard, and it was just stress. Like whenever I got into this house, that went away. I've just got a little white patch there, a little bit of one there, but it was defined white when I lived in the other place. Now, Emily and I didn't have a bad relationship where we were arguing and stuff like that. It's just I was so stressed all the time that my beard started going white. And I come from a family where we don't turn gray until like mid to late 50s. So I have a few silver hairs in my head, but I just don't have gray hair. I kind of want them because I've earned them at this point.
Same.
Karen, we got you heading out right now out of Indiana. I'll rub this on my hat. If you wonder what that smell is, it's New Religion and some hair that's not gray, weirdly enough. You'll smell it and you'll be like, that doesn't smell gray at all. And it's because it's
What
mine.
does gray smell like? I'd
Yeah,
like
it
to
does.
you explain that.
Smells very like
mothballs.
neutral. Oh, damn. Yeah. All right.
It's happening.
Yeah, it's definitely happening. That's a lot of orders. Okay. We got a bunch of them. I guess we're going to be here for a bit. If you're just coming in, we're doing 10% off site-wide at MidwestMagicCleaning.com, and we decided, hell with it, we're just going to do it live so we can be stupid with people.
Say happy birthday, America.
And
10% off.
Yep. And it's not a sale for any reason, so I named it a sale for no reason at all on the back. I don't know if that shows up on the site, but they made me put a name for the sale, and I just put for no reason at all, like all in caps. We call it a YouTube watcher appreciation sale for the masses, is what we'll call that. Sneak vape. Because we're regular live, I can't vape on camera. So I have to do it off to the side.
You want to show
We
them
could
the
use it.
Ultrafine? Our top seller?
Yeah, this is our top seller. This is the one that I use on all my videos. That's the Ultrafine. It's looks like that. And if you'll notice, we got a pretty good, nice light reflection here, so you can see it's kind of shiny. It's slick. Let's see if we can get the fiber. Yeah, that's a good fiber up close. So even though it's called microfiber, it's not the kind that sticks to your hands. This is used as a polishing cloth, and what we do is we use this dry. So I will clean off, say, a mirror or a countertop or whatever with regular everyday microfiber and whatever cleaner you want, but then you dry it with this. You do it the same way you would clean your glasses. And it just polishes everything and, like, I don't know, makes it super shiny. Can they be washed and reused? They can. So what I do is I throw these in with my regular everyday laundry. I don't do anything special to them. The only time I wash them separate is if I'm doing a hoarder house and they get nasty. The really nasty ones I just toss. The ones that can be saved I wash along with like, say, my bath towels or my jeans or whatever. I just wash them regular. The only thing I don't do is no fabric softener and no dryer sheet whenever I'm cleaning these. What's the app where you all meet? That's called Discord. You may need some help. Some people, there's like a bit of a, I don't know, timeout glitch with Discord. So if I'll explain it for people who don't know, because I've already got one person asking what Discord is. If you're a paid member, so you see all the people who have green names and blue names in here, those are paid members for the membership. They get an extra video every week. Usually it's a live stream every week and it's on a Wednesday, but they also get access to Discord. Discord is a place where you can talk in text or voice chat or with your video on, and you just hang out with people. It's like a really in-depth message board type of thing, but we can do live calls and stuff together. It's really fun. A lot of us will get on there and body double, where we just turn on our cameras and we just, I don't know, do dishes and all pack orders, and we'll just hang out and talk crap about people and gossip and make threats at each other, whatever it is people talk about. If you are a paid member, you need to sign up to Discord using the same email that you used for this channel's membership. They have to match. Then you connect your YouTube channel to it on the back end, and then my channel should show up. If it doesn't, there's a fix. Disconnect your YouTube from it, reconnect it from it or to it, and then restart Discord. It sounds complicated, it's genuinely not. I figured it out, and I am a moron when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, Ultrafine, that's our biggest seller right there. There is no Discord link, Tracy. It's just you get Discord. Yeah, so Friday said after you connect to YouTube on Discord, Midwest Magic Discord shows up in the connections tab. It's, again, it sounds complicated. I swear it's not. I figured it out, and I'm not a smart man. In fact, I tried to eat my phone when I first did, and they're like, no, you don't eat your phone, you connect to Discord. But yeah, it's kind of nice because we all, there's a lot of people who don't want to be on camera, so they'll join the voice calls or the video calls, and they'll just leave their camera off. And it's just kind of nice to hang out with people.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. That's what I was showing people on this thing. Sneak babe. Oh, I guess while we're waiting on orders, couple things that happened this week. I am going to possibly attempt to go down and visit Ian. So Ian on YouTube, he's a guy he started making videos about, he worked at 7-Eleven, and he was making videos about, hey, I'm a 30-year-old in a dead-end job, but he loved his job, like more than I've seen anybody else love anything in life. And he was just, I don't know, hanging out with him. The video was about working at 7-Eleven, but it was really, it was the draw. And eventually they were fine with him doing all of the recording or streaming from 7-Eleven until they weren't, and they eventually fired him. So now he went from California to Arkansas, and he's trying to start his own convenience store. So at some point I may go down there to visit him. And also I occasionally talk to Lawn Care Juggernaut. He's also got the channel called The Boring Channel. He's like the OG of the lawn channels. He was like the first to start free lawn care. And we are talking about doing a collaboration, either both of us doing a lawn or both of us doing a hoarder house or doing an inside-outside cleanup together. We don't know how we're going to make it work, but we are going to do something at some point together. We've been friends for a while. Kevin's a great guy. I just watched one of his videos last night. I always forget how big he is. and he was cutting up a tree to take out of a yard, and I was like, man, he needs to cut those smaller. And then I forgot, oh wait, Kevin is gigantic. Like, he does not need, I would need to cut those smaller, but he could just grab it. Midlife Stockman, so I have emailed him. We've talked before. I'm waiting on a response from the last email that I sent him. I do want to go up to Detroit at one point and do something with him. There's also a guy I just want to meet called Mad City Modern. He is in Wisconsin. Again, I'm making all these plans to like do trips, but it's kind of to get me used to doing trips so that if we have to travel cross country to do a hoarder house, I want to be able to do it, but I'm terrified of traveling. So yeah, there's lots of people I wanted to do collabs with that I've been in contact with. Some of them I've been friends with for a couple years. I just don't talk about it out in the open because when you get to a channel this size, you lose peers because you're at a level where you're trying to find a peer that's on the same level as you, but you're in like a top 1% type of YouTube channel because there's just not a lot with, 800,000 to 1 million subscribers. And so when you find one, you want to be able to talk to people who are going through the same thing as, you're going through. Hey, welcome to the new members. I appreciate it. What's Ian's YouTube? I think it's called Ian on YouTube. Would I use a household steam mop? I personally don't like them. I mean, they're good for some things, like say tile floors. I think they're good for that. But there's certain sorts of things that you don't want to use them on that I see people using them on. So like a hand steamer on anything that's glued down is not a good idea because steam is one of the best ways to make glue disappear and lose your connection. So, oh, we got new orders. Hold on. We have Jeanette from Texas. I'm going to rub that on my ear. So if you wonder what that sound is, whenever you get this, it's the sound of ear. Lisa from Pa. I'm going to dog sniff this one. We got more coming. Sneak vape. Yeah, I get ear sounds. You were cleaning for your aunt today? Was it like a messy clean, or was it like a regular help out clean? What's going on, JE? We're doing a site-wide sale. We're doing 10% off of everything on the MidwestMagicCleaning.com, and I'm basically doing things to packages that people don't want me doing. We've got Mary Lee out of Wah. Mary Lee, you'll get a shoulder rub, and that just makes me feel better. Yeah, what about getting my cat to touch an order? I can do that. I can get Moose, baby cat, and I'll rub an order on him here in a minute. You love lawn care juggernaut? I do too. Kevin is a great guy. I can't wait to meet him in person. How do my shirts run in size? They seem true. I mean, I'm wearing, well, this isn't even mine. I've ordered all larges for myself, and they fit the way I expect larges to fit. But also, I can't, I don't, damn it, sorry. I think I'm vaping too much. That can't possibly be the problem.
It's that frog. It's going around.
Yeah.
It's the frog.
But I'm 6'4" and I'm like 215 to 220 pounds, so I can't compare to anybody who's like a normal sized person. Is Juggernaut coming to Illinois, or are you going to him? We're not sure yet. we may do both. I need to set up something quick though, because I want to do it while it's still in mowing season. Because I do like doing landscaping and I do like doing lawn work and stuff. But also the humidity or the heat index right now here in Illinois is 112. And so this would not be a good week to do that. This is the kind of week where they tell you don't go outside unless you have to because it's dangerous. What's up, Alda? Finally caught alive? Heck yeah. Oh, new order. Who's this one for? This is Lois out of Texas. You're going to get a mustache rub and part of a nose. I rub my mustache. Okay, I shouldn't have said. I was going to say I rub my mustache on your package. And that probably isn't a good thing to say on a live. But that's what happened. I'm so sorry. Do I use lime scale remover? Occasionally. It's better than vinegar. Vinegar is really weak on lime scale. It works, but it takes a long time to do. So I use either Lime Away or even better, it's CLR. CLR is like the best of the best. Another one. Who we got? Kayleen out of Pa. We got a bunch of people out of Pa today.
Where is that?
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Yeah, I just.
That was dumb.
All right, yours just gets a regular everyday kiss.
I never heard anybody refer to it like that before.
I actually stole it from Space Ghost Coast to Coast. He used to read user or watcher emails all the time, and he would say their name and where they were from in the state, and he pronounced all the states normally, and then he got to that one with Pennsylvania and went like Wilmington Pa. Thank you, Christina. I enjoy making the videos. They're a lot of fun, especially that last one where we got to throw a bunch of stuff off the balcony. That was so much fun. Sneak vape. Oh, hey, if you guys haven't already, go follow my Instagram. That's my personal Instagram, and it's a bunch of pictures of me and videos of me doing stupid stuff, and also a bunch of pictures of Moose. In fact, mostly pictures of Moose, because he's weird and I catch him doing weird stuff all the time. Did anything miss the dumpster? 2 things missed, and they were both my fault.
I did not miss.
They were just 2 light boxes. Yeah, so Peggy said, I love watching your videos. I love the ones where you reorganize the room and deep clean. We will be doing that on the next house. So there may or may not be a video this weekend because that woman had to push her cleaning back by a week. But when we do it, she's going to get a lot of reorganization. See which state wins. So far, it's been Pennsylvania, I think. It's been mostly Pennsylvania and Texas. Found out your sister watches me too. Your Christmas gift will be your stuff. Please don't steal stuff out of my house to give it to your sister. Be like, here's some shoes and 1 pair of underwear. These have touched Midwest Magic butt.
That's what I'm giving my sister.
How do I like being a grandpa? Pretty good. It's weird because I don't feel 52. I don't feel grandpa age. But I am. What are some good fabric refreshers? I'm not sure on that one. I don't think I've ever refreshed fabric. I just buy new fabric. In Pa, we are some clean fanatics. I've noticed that. Actually, even outside of the lives like this, we get a lot of orders for Pennsylvania. Uh-oh, Kristen's printing out more orders. And you guys are on top of it. Oh, we got 420 likes. You know what that means? Not 421. That means we all get to smoke some crack. I don't know what 420 means. We all get to sell methamphetamine. That'll be nice on the advertising. I can't shut off ads during lives because of the MC pay thing. But as soon as we're done with that, I'll be able to go back to adless lives. I just followed your answer. Best pick ever is the fluffy white outfit pressure washing your place. You know, I've still got people who've watched that video and don't realize that I'm wearing that ridiculous outfit. They think it's PPE. Funny thing is, with those shoes and that hat on, I was 7'2". Do I still talk to Beth and Bonnie? I haven't heard anything from either one of them for a while. I have no idea what they're up to. Yeah, you love that video? There's well, not many people watched it, but I kind of knew. Beth is moving. Where's she moving to? Sorry, I am vaping. I can't stop. It's my addiction. Pro cleaner in Australia, autism, ADHD. Luke, you have a channel, Luke, or you do it off camera? Well, most normal people do it off camera. I just
Normal people.
yeah.
You're saying we're not normal? Speak for yourself.
That's exactly like.
Speak for yourself.
New member from Aurora, Illinois. Nice. You're basically a neighbor. How's my back doing? Not bad. I mean, I'm good. I'm eventually going to have surgery on it. I just am. Like standing here right now, I can feel the pressure on the right side of my back, so I'm just careful. No, Luke, I totally get that. So not really. I don't feel comfortable videoing myself in other people's homes. I get anxious just taking photos. No, totally get it. It's a good service to be in. Love your comments on ADHD and autism. They were oftentimes my favorite students. Yeah, they can be. And in fact, if they're obsessive, like I grew up to be. So here's a weird thing. I was obsessive about grades and homework and studying. And so I was a really good student up until like my late sophomore to early junior year. And then I just got bored. And I just stopped doing all homework. I would come in and do the tests and stuff, and I came very close to failing out. I just completely burned out on school. It was very close to quitting school, and fortunately they talked me into not doing that and just finishing out the year. But I didn't know it at the time that it was just autistic burnout, because I didn't get diagnosed as autistic until I was like 43 or something like that. It made sense once I got the diagnosis. And for those of you who haven't been diagnosed but are, have a suspicion that you are, the diagnosis just puts kind of a name to the face and explains why you feel the way you feel and the way you act the way you act and the way you think and the way you talk. Because I used to think that I was just an asshole. It turns out I was just autistic and I would just say things. But it helped me learn how to control impulse thoughts, because then I could put, like I said, a name to the face, and I could catch myself thinking or getting ready to say certain things, and I could stop myself and go, okay, that's not how regular everyday people act or talk. And so it helped me kind of clean up my personality a little bit. But it also helped me explain a lot about myself that I didn't realize until I got the diagnosis. So I'm fortunate in that the type of autism I've got is on a shallow end of the spectrum. Yeah, it turns out I'm just an ass. Yep. I mean, there is a part of me that the ass part. Oh, 2 more orders. Hold on. Is it Damani out of Texas? You're in an area that we're probably going to visit very, very, well, not very soon, but in the nearest future. I want to put your package in a headlock. You like that old gun? Shirley out of New Mexico. We do get a lot of orders out of New Mexico. Yours gets a headbutt. So if you get your package in the mail and it smells like headbutt, that's why I headbutted it just now. Later, Alice. They're getting even more orders. Man, you guys are awesome. You're helping us have to move much less stuff. It's going to suck when we move it to her house. Smelly armpit headlock. Now mine smells like Degree Extreme Blast because that's how I roll, son.
Like Teen Spirit.
Extreme. And it also smells like L'Immensité by Louis Vuitton. I'm a cologne guy. What are we ordering? We're doing a site-wide sale, 10% off of everything on the entire site at MidwestMagicCleaning.com. And the sale is just for no reason at all. I just decided to have a sale. In fact, I don't know if it shows up on the site or not. I don't think it does. But when they had me name the sale, I just put the for no reason at all sale.
Because I want to.
Yeah.
Because I want to say.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't catch it at the beginning, I am promoting Kristen to manager. And she is going to be taking all this warehouse stuff to her place. And we've even got more in. And she's going to be running all the sales and the shipping and inventory management and all that stuff from her place. And then she's still going to be my assistant. We're going to get her more front and center in the videos. So we've got kind of a 50-50 of each of us on on video. She helps me so much that I don't want her to just be like a background side character. She does a lot of work, and I want to make sure we recognize that. Plus, one day, I'll probably just say, you know what, screw you guys. I'm not doing this anymore at all. And then I'll have Kristen do it all.
Don't let him fool you guys. He really doesn't like me. It's all for show.
She has a piece of crap. Be like, congratulations, you are now Tito Buttlove from Midwest Magic Cleaning. I'll have to teach her how to change her names all the time. Oh yeah, I need to get Moose for the next package that we bring out. Sneak vape.
I saw him run off earlier. He had like a little bandana and a little stick. He says, I'm out
He
of here.
did not have that.
I do not want the camera.
I did find when I was going through all that inventory yesterday, he's got a bunch of springs and toys underneath that. Later, Tina. Just logged in just in time for the headlock and headbutt of the packages. That's great timing. Yeah, so we got the house that we were going to do this week that pushed it back, but like I said earlier, it's the heat index is 112 here, and it's like dangerous heat index. So it's a good thing she had to push back. After that, we've got one in another town that is an apartment that was a guy had cancer. He lost his ability to move around. The house went south really quick. He used to really keep it up. Eventually, they had to put him in the hospital until his end, and now the house is full of rot and garbage. So we've got to get that out. There's another one that we're going to do. It's a little far from here, but it is a woman whose dad lived in a tiny house, rented a tiny house, and he ended up sadly passing away, and he was a hoarder. So a hoarder plus tiny house. It shouldn't take a lot to clean it out, but they're having a hard time getting in there just because it's emotional and kind of crazy, and So we're going to go up and clear all that out and find all the sentimental and or valuable stuff so she doesn't have to go through it, clean out the house, and then clean it up and, you know. All right.
I'm close.
We have almost got another one ready. Kathleen's, that duster is awesome. It's nice because, so I've given some of those to a whole bunch of different cleaning channels, and they like it because when you get it all dusty, you just take it outside and shake it, and it just cleans itself pretty much. Yeah. Find it hard to clean my own space, but it's easy to clean others. There's a reason for that. Cleaning for someone else is a gift. Cleaning for yourself is a chore. And so if you can get your mindset around giving yourself a gift, or even say, I'm going to, like if you happen to live with somebody, I'm going to clean this up for my wife or for my kids. There's a different feeling that comes with it. It becomes easier to do. Sneak vape. You have to wet dust because you have allergies to dust mites. Yes. So most of the time in most houses that I do, I won't even use the duster. I will use a rag and some Mr. Clean or some polish or APC, and I'll just get it all with a rag. Oh, we got a big one here. That's Kirby from Indiana. You're basically my neighbor. Let me go get Moose. Where'd he go?
He's over here by the window.
Moose, come here. Moose.
He's like, nope.
Come here. Now let go of the curtain. You've got to touch it. Kristen, could you rub this on Moose real quick? Here. There you go. There you go. That was Kirby from Indy. Yep. All right. You got a Moose order.
Make him earn his keep.
Who's that hiding behind the shelves? That's my girlfriend Jennifer. She's over there doing packages.
Hi.
Here, stand beside me so they can see.
He's like a circus freak.
I'm only 5'6", so that gives you an idea of how. All right, another one. Stephanie from Tennessee. I think you'll get a nipple rub. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw somewhere that cleaning is more fun when you pretend you're cleaning up to hide a crime. I never heard that, but it sounds like something that we would do. It was Belinda Stratton. I'll have to try that out. That or we'll commit a crime, so we're actually covering up
There
a
you
crime.
go. I'm down. I got your back. There's still like 3 orders over there, but it's getting a little stacked, so I'll one more stop in there.
Colleen out of Ka. Colleen, you get a sideburn. Sideburn and partial ear rub on yours. Most of my cleanings are like an archaeological dig. That's the way I look at it, because especially when we're doing things like an extreme hoard, the further down you go, the further back in time you're going. So what I like is to get down to the floor and figure out what's the first layer that started this whole mess. And sadly, a lot of times you'll find hospital bills and things for like terminal illnesses and maybe a death certificate or something like that, and you can tell that's what triggered it. What's my name today? Just Mac. I hadn't put any thought into it, to be honest. I know that's boring. Oh. Sorry, I'm just staring into the camera. I'm just reading comments. Dorset, England. This one is Marie from Minnesota. Actually, you're not far from where I used to live in there. You get a hat bill rub. Top side and bottom side. You got the whole hat bill. Oh yeah, my shirt. It's my horse shirt. I got that from Lo-Fi T-shirts. You can find them on Instagram. They've got a whole bunch of ones with like horse, T-Rex, fish. Like they're hilarious. They're all done like this, where it's just like a child's drawing of an animal and just the name of the animal below it. And when I've cleaned a ceramic top stove, have I ever finished off with polish or pledge? No, you're right. It does make it shine, but it's a false shine. So what I finish it off with is my APC and then my ultrafine microfiber. That makes it shine like crazy. I've also heard of people using things like liquid gold and Old English for stainless steel fridges, but again, I'm not a big fan of it because it makes it greasy and it's a false shine. It's just oiling it down. Just got here. What is it that I did? Well, one, we're just hanging out and doing orders, but two, I made a site-wide 10% off of everything on the entire store. So MidwestMagicCleaning.com, there should be 10% off of everything. But I won't spin kick a package. I may have to try that for one that doesn't have like a duster in it. What's up, Daff? Hello from Brazil. We have a bunch of people from Brazil. A ton of them. How's Jason doing? He's doing pretty good. He's working in like a chocolate factory that's not far from here. He's doing pretty good though. What's up, Canada? Normal sheetrock painted walls, what I recommend for cleaning them. It depends on what type of paint it is. If it's anything that's eggshell or higher, meaning eggshell, semi-gloss, full gloss, anything that has a sort of a sheen to it, just regular everyday like dish soap or Mr. Clean or whatever all-purpose cleaner works fine. If it's flat, good luck. Like flat paint is really hard to clean because it's porous and it's chalky. Most walls are painted with either a satin or an eggshell, so just regular cleaner works. If you got stains that won't come off, a Mr. Clean magic eraser or melamine sponges. They're the same thing. Melamine is pure melamine, and they are extremely cheap, and they're the generic version of Mr. Clean magic erasers. Mr. Clean adds a little bit of fiber to theirs to make them a little bit more tough. What's up, Killian? Do you really need distilled water for steam cleaners? I would assume. I don't use steam cleaners, but it would make sense. Because if you use mineralized water, eventually it's turning the water into steam and leaving the minerals inside your machine. So it's like putting salt, that experiment you did when you were a little kid where in school, you put a cup of salt water on a windowsill and all the water evaporates, but it leaves the salt. It's going to be the same thing with a steam cleaner and mineralized water, just regular tap water. 4:30 in Australia, in Sydney. Ugh. Tips for popcorn ceilings. I used to dust them with just a regular broom and not a rag and not a duster because they like to tear those things up. But I would dust them with a broom. As far as cleaning them, I've never bothered cleaning a popcorn ceiling. That would be a pain.
How do you clean it? You sell the house.
Yeah. Kristen said, how do you clean it? You sell the house. Clean it with some water and a paint scraper and then start from scratch. Hi, Sina. Do I ship to Canada? Unfortunately, no. We do just the U.S. We are working on Canada and Mexico, and then we will work after that on the UK, Australia, New Zealand, pretty much anything overseas. But there's, I mentioned it early before a lot of people came in, but it's not just a shipping cost issue. It's an issue of there are certain dyes that are used in the US that can't be used in other countries because they've been outlawed. There are certain methods of packaging that you have to use for certain packages. So for instance, if I sold from here, I'm good to package it however I want. If I sold on Amazon, they have to be in a package that is plastic and clear, and on the outside has to have the choke hazard warning. So they're like, and when you get over into the UK and stuff, it's way stricter on how to sell stuff over there. Taxes are different. Like, there's a whole bunch of different regulations you have to do. I'm just not set up as a small operation to have to deal with all that and to keep myself legal. We are working on it though. Eventually we are going to be able to sell internationally. Sneak vape. Another order. Oh. Angela at Pa. Yours gets the elbow. The UFC elbow.
I hope we get one from Mom soon.
We're not going to get any from Mom. Love one of the Look More Laundry t-shirts. Those are like selling like crazy. The Look More Dishes t-shirt is our top selling t-shirt by like a large margin. Lots of people love the Oh Look More Dishes and Oh Look More Laundry shirts.
I need one that says, oh look, more orders.
Yep.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of people from Germany in here. And Minnesota. We have Barbie out of Ohio. We do have a lot of Ohios too. This one I'm not going to do anything special to. I'm just going to hold it in my chin like this, like a circus performer. Is that cool? Does that look cool when I stand like this?
Look, Mom, no hands.
Oh shit, I am so sorry. I just pointed the package right at the camera. Like the...
It's not really readable.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Sorry. Hey, thank you, Jewel. Donated £5. Love you, dude. Thank you for helping me be nicer to my ADHD brain. We all need to be nicer to our brains. ADHD or non-ADHD. Will I clarify about my grandbabies? What do you want clarified about the grandbabies?
They're not made up. They really exist.
Ardith out of West Virginia. I want to do a flex on this one. Yeah. That's not even all of the package. That's my bicep. The package is only this thin. When did I get two? It was a while ago. They were both born in October, about a year apart. Yeah, I have two grandkids, a boy and a girl. When am I going to ship to Puerto Rico? Sometime. I don't know. It's when we start being able to ship outside continental U.S. I mean, we're doing it full U.S. right now with Hawaii and Alaska included. We've done a few of them like that. But so far, it's all just been inland U.S. Yeah, there's a lot. It's not just the regulations. There's a lot of weird tax stuff that goes along with it, and we have to make sure the bank is set up to accept outside currencies, and I don't know. There's just a lot of headache that goes with it.
I hope we start selling pants soon because I can't wait to ship my pants.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lisa out of Pa, another Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's kicking all you guys' asses. This one I'm just going to balance on my head. Again, like a circus performer. Check it out. I want to do a circle.
Impressive.
That's my man.
Poke in the belly.
That's my
That
man.
posture.
Oh, that's right. I did that. I did that, son. I did that right in your face. More dishes towel. Those are awesome. I need to do another version of that has two. So right now, if my shirt is the dish towel, I've got it like this horse where it covers the whole thing. What I need to do is put one just right here. That way you can fold it over a rack or your oven and still see the, oh look, more dishes thing. Because right now when you fold it over, you're only seeing just more dishes and not the oh look part. How did I find the shelves in my office and where did I get them? I just found them on Amazon. So the big thing here is I had to find ones that were kind of industrial. They could hold, I think these hold 1,600 plus pounds each, something like that. Angela out of Illinois, might as well be a neighbor. I'm going to do a fake lick on this. It's going to look like I'm licking it, but I'm actually not. Here's how I pulled that off. I went. So it wasn't. See, so whenever you do, I'm a magician.
You're something.
Yeah, that's
Also,
what I was about to say.
also my tongue is coffee stained. I need one that says, oh, look, more hound slobber. Yeah, if you're just coming in, we're doing 10% off of everything on MidwestMagicCleaning.com for a full week from today until July 7th. It's not even a 4th of July sale. It's just a sale for no reason. I was just like, let's just do a sale. Let's just take a bunch of money off everything. 6:45 a.m. in New Zealand. We've got a few people from New Zealand in here. Killian is one of my moderators on both Discord and in here, and she's from New Zealand. I'll be right back. I gotta not fill my vape because I don't vape. Just in here in the kitchen, not refilling a vape. We gotta remember we got those 4 on the kitchen table too.
Yeah, I can take them.
So I might as well talk about this. I don't normally do behind the scenes type stuff. Last year, a little bit over a year ago, I got in contact with a company, or they got in contact with me, that gave me a sizable advance on the channel. And I'm not going to talk about the numbers or anything, but that's what basically got this store off the floor. It got it rolling. It got me to hire Kristen and eventually to hire Allison. And that money was needed to get the business started and running and to get the oil flowing in the engine. I have been paying back that advance for 14 months, and I am finally having it paid back next month. And I am so ready, because in order to pay that back, they have to take 90% of my income every month. So for the past year, I've been living on 10% of my normal income. I am finally paying that off next month, and I'm so freaking ready for it. So I'm going to do some sort of celebration thing with everybody on when that happens. Yeah, the noise that keeps popping up is everybody on the planet decided that today, right now, was the time to message me on Messenger. It never happens when I'm not on a live, but the second I click the live button, it's like ding, 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 and it drives me a little crazy and scares the shit out of everybody on the live. I'm so happy it's taken so long to pay that thing off. And I don't know, I'm in a pretty good mood because of it. How's my daughter doing? Adrian is doing great. She is working 2 jobs in the neighboring town, and she's busting her butt to save money, and she's just doing really well. Jason's doing great. They moved back in with with Jason's mom. They're saving up for a house. They sold their old house off, and then they're gonna put a down payment on a new one. They're just kind of they're staying there for a couple months so that they can build up a little bit more savings so that they can safely move into a new house and not just be completely broke when they do it. Sneak vape. All right, new order. This is Holly out of South Carolina. Yours gets a giant hug. A cheesy smile hug. Square Loan? No. It's a company that works with YouTube that does advances. They give you an advance for a fee. And the fee was crazy, but I needed that to go through them rather than a bank. So it was a bad deal on my end, but it was a necessary evil to get through last year, because I had some debts that I desperately needed to take care of. Plus I needed to get employees going, and I needed to get the store going. So it was a cost of business. Fortunately, because it was a cost of business, I could write off a lot of the percentages on fees on my taxes. So I knew what I was doing. I didn't want to do it, but I kind of needed to do it. So I just bit the bullet and did it. How's Jason's house coming along? He sold it. That's what I was talking about a minute ago. They moved back in with their mom, and they're gonna buy a new house. Yeah, when you stay on top of payments, it was an investment. That's exactly what it was. Oh shoot, I gotta take my meds. 1 sec, I can grab my meds. It's happy pill time, suckers. Hello from Loganville, Georgia. Hello, Loganville, Georgia. Sandra, that was my mom's name. Oh. Yeah, if anybody forgot to take their meds today, take your meds today. The laundry shirt reminded you to go wash the teenager's overflowing laundry basket. That's great. My favorite shirt is actually the clean, dirty magnet shirt because it's so dumb. Because it takes what is a useful thing, the clean, dirty magnet for the side of a dishwasher, and makes it totally useless by putting it on a t-shirt. I love dumb stuff like that. You don't get meds for autism in the UK. Well, we don't really either. There's not really a med for autism, but there's meds for things that go with it, like ADHD, hyperactivity, high anxiety. So the stuff that I'm on, I had upper level anxiety, like nonstop panic attack level anxiety. And they put me on a med. We went through 2 or 3 before we found the right one and the right dose. And years ago, they finally found the right combination, and it just makes me feel normal. That's when you know you've got the right meds for anxiety. It doesn't make you feel happy. It doesn't make you feel excited or jittery or like you've taken speed. It just makes you feel normal. Yeah, it took a long, long time to find the right thing. Well, and the other thing too, like they could find the right meds, but they had to adjust the dosages so much because I'm bigger than the average person. So, and I've got a high metabolism. So what they would give somebody who was say 5'4" or 5'5", like that's totally different than what you give me, who's a foot taller than that and probably 40 pounds heavier. Do you think being a morning person or evening person makes a difference in how to approach a cleaning routine? Not really. I mean, it's you clean when you're comfortable. Don't wait for motivation. Like if you wait for motivation on anything, you'll be waiting forever. The motivation is I want a clean house. You already have that. But for cleaning routine, I typically wait until I'm just fully awake. So even though we're helping out people who may get up at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't start my cleaning until like noon because that's when I'm the most functional. Between like noon and 4, noon and 5, that's when I'm the most active. It's when I'm the most mentally present. And so I just always, if you're an evening person and you're not really active until, 7 or 8 at night, then it makes more sense for you to clean at 7 or 8 at night. Sneak babe. And you guys are still coming in on these. Holy crap. Yeah, so for if you're just coming in, we're running a 10% off site-wide, the entire site on MidwestMagicCleaning.com. So if you've been holding off on orders waiting for a sale, this is it. This is the sale. We are just, it's a sale for no reason. We just decided to have a sale. But yeah, since we've been on here, lots of people are ordering. I'm basically doing stupid stuff with the packages too once we get them done. I've been hugging and fake licking and dog sniffing and rubbing on my nipple. My shirted nipple.
I know this pretty little lady.
Yeah.
Miss Mindy.
Sweet.
Yep, deliver that one by hand.
Yeah, that one we will just mark as fulfilled. We'll just set it aside. Mindy, yours is going to be, this is my fake pregnant. So if yours smells like belly button, that's why.
Belly button lands on it?
Yep.
Come on. What's going on here?
Yeah, occasionally that does it to me too, and I have to go to all statuses and then back to pending again.
Oops. That's right. Oops, sorry.
There's no 65 in there. Wonder if we could, let me see if it got. And, oops. Get up there. Sorry, you're seeing my back for a minute. You can reprint a label, but we would have to make sure that it didn't already get printed out
Yeah,
over here.
I'll set it over here.
Okay. Sorry about that. There was a hiccup, which I'm glad that there are, because these are going to be all in her hands at some point. Need a shirt that says, "Oh, look, more cat hair." So I would actually, I think it'd be funny to print a shirt with fake cat hair on it. Not like realistically, it's like printed on there, so you can't get it off. Just big globs of printed cat hair all over it. And it only comes in black, and that all the hair is white. So glad to hear all the things happening, Mac. Happy for you. Keep it up. Thank you, Darlene. I may do that. I may just do it for the hell of it, because it would be funny. Even if I didn't sell any, it would be funny to just have a shirt covered in cat hair. Fake cat hair. How's Moose doing? He's doing good. I've brought him on camera a few times. I'll go grab him again here in a bit. Yeah, I may have to get a hold of Nick and have him do that. Oh, another one. Oh yeah, that's the one that's Mindy's.
I'm close.
You're good. No rush. What's the story behind the cabinet wolves? So years ago, in fact, the woman whose house that we're going to be cleaning next week, I cleaned for her before. And I used to do a thing where I would throw in, I'd say we're going to get all the old expired stuff out of here. So there's some green beans, and there's some corn, and then there's some live snapping, barking, biting wolves. And then I would throw that in like I didn't just say it and just move past it. And then I would also talk about keeping live wolves in your cabinet as a security measure. So if anybody ever tried to open your cabinets and steal like your plates out of there, it would just be a wolf geyser, and they would shoot out and attack your face or whatever. So I had that in a couple videos. The wolf cabinets is in reference to that, and it's basically only for people who have watched the channel so long that they remember that dumb joke. I've said it 5 or 6 times over different videos and different formations, but yeah, that's basically an old school in joke from the channel. Rebecca out of Texas. We're going to spin this one on our finger. There we go. Check it out. I did that. Yeah. Yours got a special magic trick. Sucker. Where in the Midwest are we? We're in Illinois, South Central Illinois. Not far from Effingham, Illinois. And for those of you who are giggling about that, that is a real name of a real town that's not far from us. Roanna. Is Emmy Maine or Maryland? It's Maine. Maine, yeah. Because Maryland has no E in it. It's Mu Mexico. Roanna, this is yours. I'm going to put this under my hat. So this is now the bill of my hat. So when you get this, if it smells like hat, that is why. Keep looking behind me to see if they're working on the order. They are all right now up here, and then we'll have to print out more orders after they're done. And then we'll be working on more. There's some that's still piled up back there, but we're waiting to get the order part done. Otherwise, it would just be a big pile of packages back there, and we wouldn't be able to call out people. Sweet. This is Norma out of Georgia. Booyah. Yours gets another dog sniff. Any collabs coming up? Possibly. I've been friends with Kevin from Lawn Care Juggernaut. We're going to probably be doing something at some point. I've talked to Midlife Stockman a little bit here and there. It's been a long time since I've talked to him, but he's in Detroit, Michigan, which is a pretty healthy drive for me, but I wouldn't mind doing something with him. What do I use for black mold? So bleach will kill some of it. It basically kills the surface, but not really the roots. So sometimes I will spray it down with bleach and water and some dish soap to help it stick, and then wait until that dries completely on its own. Then I'll follow it up with 70% isopropyl alcohol and do the same thing. Yeah, I'd like to do some collaborations with some of the lawn guys because I'm a big fan of their channels, and I'm also a lawn guy. I just haven't done it myself in a long time because I haven't had time, and I very much like to go through and clear out a jungle lawn. I'd also like to do a collaboration with Uncle John. He's also a big channel that does like more than just lawns. He'll do lawns, but he'll also do like helping repair houses and repair siding and, you know, hook up a new, you'll see those houses that have poles that aren't connected on their porch. So he will actually get a proper, you know, support pole and put it in place. He's just a super cool guy. Yeah, most of the people have the same taste. Cindy said we have the same taste in videos. A lot of the people who watch my channel are into the same stuff that I am because there's like the same spirit in those channels. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to hook up a charger to my phone. YouTube just kills that. Get off me. Get off me. I'm in charge of hell. Yeah, YouTube definitely eats the charge in a phone fast. Yes. Okay, plug this here.
It's actually not too terrible.
Let me go plug this in back here. Oh, shit. All right, cord stretched across the stairs, so be careful.
Okay.
If you trip over it, you're fired right before you hit the floor. Hey, Wonder. We are fulfilling a whole bunch of orders because I made a site-wide sale on everything on MidwestMagicCleaning.com. I took 10% off of literally everything. Have I heard from Bonnie? I have not heard from Bonnie in ages. I have no idea how she's doing. Best way to clean cigarette smoke on the walls and throughout the house. Dawn Power Wash is good. Mr. Clean's Clean Freak is pretty good. Magic erasers are really good. TSP is good, but you want to keep it away from windows. And also that's kind of a last resort nuclear option because you have to, like, it's strange to say, but it's wetter than other cleaners because you have to mix it with powder and I don't know. Try Dawn Power Wash first. A Girl and the Dogs channel regular. I'm a big fan of, oh damn it, Carla Project and Mom Likely. I'm a huge fan of both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been getting also into, like, I've been a fan of M&D for a long time, M&D Lawn Care, and they've got another channel called 3 for Change where they do more than just like lawn transformations, and that's growing pretty well. In fact, we looked last night and they're really close to their first silver plaque for that channel. I think they've already got the gold one for their M&D Lawn Care, but 3 for Change is close to 100,000 subscribers right now. I'm not vaping. Are they making a dent in the inventory? They are. We're going through quite a bit of them.
I'm trying.
This back over here. Not get the computer on. Is there anything that can dissolve the orange sticky gunk from fly ribbons, like if it transferred to a wall? Yeah, try Goo Gone. I may have a thing of it in here that I can show you what it looks like. I do, but it's buried. I've got a bottle, but it's buried in my cleaning supplies. So yeah, check out Goo Gone. It cleans up like most sticky stuff.
looking for?
You need to know what Funko Pops those are above the desk? I can show you. Unplug this. Let me switch you around. Mostly Deadpool stuff. And I've got Beavis and Butthead, more Deadpool. And my tiny glass turtle there that's orange. And my tiny glass turtle there that's green. Oh yeah. And we've also got Bob Ross. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, so the turtles, that green one was actually taken from a hoarder house that was an eviction, a foreclosed house. It was one of the few things that I took from a house was that. And then my middle son, Drew, got me the orange one for like a Father's Day gift or a birthday gift or something.
You know what? Yes.
You got stuff falling off
I know.
behind the printer.
I don't think there's 40 more.
Yeah.
I think it reprinted my stuff that I have. But I still have a bunch of others.
Savannah said, thank you for being motivation to clean my house because I'm 38 weeks pregnant and it takes everything in me some days to get off my behind and clean. Well, I'm glad you got the motivation. That helps. Am I still playing Stardew Valley? No, I'm playing Ball X Pit. I'm waiting for some sort of Stardew Valley big update. I'm hoping they do one so that I can get back into it again. But on Stardew Valley, I was working on a $1 billion farm. I think I've got, I don't remember if it was $500 million on that farm or 750 million, but I was working on trying to get to $1 billion on it. Yeah, the creator's making a new similar game. Is that the haunted chocolate factory or something like
I
that?
think I messed up.
Great.
Set these right here.
Did you accidentally print out like 100 things, or
I think so, yeah.
were you on? No, you were on pending.
I know, but I think I printed all of the pending that is down here yet too.
Oh,
You know what I
shit,
mean?
yeah.
So I'll finish these. It'll be alright.
Yeah, the nutritional facts tea. So that was made by Nicholas Gray, and I just gave him the idea. I said I want a nutritional facts thing for maybe a thing called Awesome Sauce or something like that, and I want all the nutritional facts to be like sarcasm 226% and sleep deprivation, and all that. So he came up with all the rest of that. I love the way that turned out. Karen out of Maryland will give you one of those head on the shoulders, sort of like whenever you're standing with your spouse or whatever on the beach and they're just like all on the shoulder. Hello, Mary. You want my shirt? Yeah, my shirt is made by Lo-Fi Animal. It's called Lo-Fi Animal Tees, and I found them on Instagram. And they're a company like me, where they're not a huge company. It's just a person doing shirts, and they're hilarious. Yeah, if you didn't see the whole thing, it's horse.
It's a horse, of course.
I got to take a break in a minute anyway. I want to leave this running, but I'll go get you one of my favorite shirts. All right, it's going to be backwards on here, but this is one of my favorites. Fig.
You'll be able to take those with the other ones when I take them.
Yeah, because they're all from last night.
Rather than tell me.
Two orders. We've got Kathleen, another out of Maryland. Nice. Trying to think of something to do with this one that's different. My brain is here. I'm just going to stare at this one. In fact, I'll stare at this one. Okay, and then I will glare at this one. This is Sherry out of Michigan. You know what you did? Yeah, Garden Rescue is a pretty good channel. I do like it too. Oh, Kristen found these. Here, let me kill my tea first. And get my new tea. All right. There's two types of these. I am not a lemonade person, but there is Lipton Fusions. This is strawberry lemonade tea, but this one is Lipton Fusions lemonade and mango. Now I like mango, but I don't like mango. You know, I'm not like crazy into it. This is the best stuff I've ever had. It is so freaking good. It's not like lemony, but this is like the best fusion type tea I've ever had ever. The strawberry ones are pretty good, but like if you drink the strawberry ones first, you'll be like, man, that's damn good. And then you drink the mango one and you're like, man, F that strawberry one, right in the A. You Americans are so fancy. Us Canadians only drink Tim Hortons and maple syrup. It's Mary. That's so Raven. Melanie out of Illinois, one of my neighbors. So you get like, you know, when you're a little kid and you do the armpit fart? We'll do that, except it doesn't make a fart sound, it just makes a crinkle sound. Do an armpit crinkle. Where'd we get them from? Did you have to do Walmart at first, and then she had to do Amazon because Walmart ran out.
Apparently everybody else in the world likes them because they're sold out all the time.
Is it hot there? It's in the mid to upper 90s, and the heat index is at roughly 112. David from Illinois, another neighbor pretty much, a couple hours away from me, but you can get a, you'll get an angry hug. I don't know how to look angry. Is it angry? Yeah, angry enough. Yeah, I'll get Moose in a minute. I've had him on camera for a couple times already, but he's like every time he gets ready to go to sleep, I grab him again. So I'll let him nap for just a few and then I'll steal him. Be right back.
I have no idea what I just did.
It's big.
There's a bunch of trash. I can't go back.
Control, delete.
I did.
At least it's a good picture.
It sucked because I was done with that video and then I messed it up really bad. I don't know what I clicked. Okay, no. I accidentally made this full screen and I'm like, come out of it.
Oh, hit escape.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Then how do I get it back to it? I have no idea what I was clicking. I know. Don't know what. Did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
you may have to close out and
Alright.
go back into it.
Okay.
KB just said, I'd like Arizona to come get its weather out of my yard. Sorry, I had to sneak, babe. Let me go see if Moose is handy. I mean, he's not handy, but
He's pawing.
yeah. Moose. Hey, Moose. Come here. He was full on sleeping. He's gonna be so angry now. What is that, Moose? He likes being baby catted. I taught him from a real young age to let me pick him up like this and cradle him, and now he loves it.
He told me he doesn't like it when you do that.
He did not. Cats can't talk. Baby Moose, what are they doing? Go get them. Yeah, he has no idea that he's a famous cat. It's because he's dumb. You're a watch enthusiast. What's my watch? This is a Bulova. This is the Precisionist. I've got, in fact, I can take you in and show you my watch collection. Most of my watches are Bulovas. I've got a couple Di Milanos. So we've got red Bulova, white and teal Bulova. This is just a cheap wood watch that I wanted to match an outfit. De Milano, these are supposed to look like they're drawn. Bulova, that's my navy one, I think. Another navy Bulova. This is my Mariner Bulova. Those are actual diamonds, but they're tiny. And then my green Bulova, and then my Precisionist. And my moose hat, covered in cat hair that goes right on top. Oh. To make me a Time Lord? Yeah, probably. At least a time enthusiast. Congrats, Kristen, on the promotion. You guys need a steam cleaner. Kristen is a steam cleaner. That may be my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Well, and then I have the t-shirt orders that are in there too.
She accidentally printed out like 100 things. Those all the good ones or the bad ones?
These are all t-shirts.
Oh, damn. Crazy.
And then I'm pretty sure these are all new.
Use your APC formula on cleaning the kitchen and other stuff that needs cleaning. Thanks. It is really an awesome cleaner. I got it from a version of it from an older lady on YouTube who doesn't do YouTube anymore. But she had a whole bunch of homemade stuff. Now, she used to put scented oils in hers, like essential oils. I don't because that can streak surfaces, but it does make it smell a little bit better.
Alright, you wanna help me? Get started on these and then work on some other t-shirts.
All right, I want to take a quick break, but I want to leave this going, and I want to bring you over so you can see Kristen and Jennifer doing their thing, getting their thing on.
They can't see mine.
We'll do Jennifer. She's got her momster shirt on. Do I keep in touch with Ari Katerina? I do occasionally. I actually need to email her soon to find out how she's doing. I'm not vaping. Yeah, I kind of made it a cluster bomb over there when I redid these things. Makes it a lot harder to get all this stuff stacked up. More mango. These are Outshine, and these are the best popsicles ever made ever. What's the thing we did? One, we're doing tons of orders, but two, we decided to do a for no reason sale site-wide. So we're doing 10% off of everything on the entire site. How old is Jennifer? She's 22.
I wish.
Canada yet? Not yet. Still trying to work on it. It would be funny if you were 22, because my oldest son would be 4 years older than you.
You can tell him my age. I'm not ashamed.
43, right?
No, I'm 42.
42.
I wasn't ashamed. till you
That's
said
why
that.
you didn't say it in the first place. You don't know how old you are. Thanks for making it look stupid.
Oh yeah. If you asked me the same time next year, I still wouldn't be able to tell you. Numbers just don't stick. I sometimes have to, this is legit, I sometimes have to do math to remember how old I am. If she was, you wouldn't be robbing the cradle, you'd be mugging the stork. Bye, Daniel. Hey, pardon my language, but you would suck a dick just so you could blame the balls. You'd eat a human turd if it got 2 more people to look your direction. I think Barkeeper's Friend smells like rock vomit. I mean, basically, yeah. Yeah, people who talk like that, if you're a mod, don't just delete the comment and ban them from the channel. You click the 3 dots and then hide user from channel. Logged in just to golf clap that burn. How long is the sale? It's going to be for a week. So it'll be from now until the 7th. All right, let's bring you guys back over here and plug you in. Why do people come into a chat on a channel and just be nasty? That's so stupid. It's an ego boost. Like they have nothing else going on in their life. So It's like if they bring other people down, it makes them feel upper. And I know this because I used to be one of those guys years ago. I used to just be a nasty asshole. There's a gigantic camel cricket right out in the open. I think it's huge. Get it, Moose. Eat it. Yeah, I prefer to not use Barkeeper's Friend, more cleanup after using it. So I agree with that. I usually only use it whenever I'm dealing with a stainless steel sink that's really bad. Like if it's lost its shine, I'll use it. And if it doesn't need to shine more, then I won't. Moose, get this camel cricket. Get it. Yeah, the skull go round is awesome. Yeah, it levitates on magnetics. Did you get it figured out?
I did.
Now I'm just going to print like 100 random things off of it.
Please do.
Any tips for toilet staining with soft water? Is it orange stains? Because if so, that's iron deposits and CLR or Lysol, lime and rust. Soft water usually doesn't cause lime and rust, but I find that if you're on well water or really soft water, sometimes that orange stain comes from rust, even in soft water. Moose, get that camel cricket, man. Get it.
He just slaughtered it.
Here, I'll show you guys the camel cricket.
I feel like zoom in on the cricket. My cricket.
Ah. Yeah, Moose is now playing with it. It'll be dead soon.
It's a great time.
Yeah, they have gigantic antennas. Yeah, they're creepy looking.
Have a little bit of a break. Gently water them.
Do you want to catch me up on a couple of these?
Look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are there
Yeah, I stepped on a camel cricket barefoot. That is gross because they pop. It's so gross.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna fall down. Sorry.
You're right.
Just crash it. Okay.
What are my thoughts about Awesome Cleaner versus Mr. Clean Degreaser? I mean, they both are good. I'm not a big fan of Awesome. One of the reasons is they kept bugging me to do a sponsorship for them, and I kept telling them no. So they just came into my channel one time and just started sponsoring themselves in the comments. So I ended up banning Awesome from my channel.
Girlfriend.
Okay, I'll sit it.
Yeah, it was super weird. Like, there's no reason they should have done that. I want to put the camera on you guys for a minute. I've got to
Sure.
go sit down and rest my
Hi,
back for a
everybody. I haven't really spoken to anybody yet. Hi, friends. I don't like bugs either. Unless they're like cute little bumblebees. Hi, hi, hi. Oh wait, you guys are going really fast. Hi, thanks for helping with the videos. You're welcome. Oh, you're going back to work. Bye. See you later. I mean, I'm staying here. I'm saying goodbye to you. Moose is on the box.
It's a cat.
Oh, Moose is on the box. What up? What up, my ladybugs? I do like ladybugs. Cute little bumblebee butts. Alright, this one also fulfills Mama. Listen. I know. I wonder if the they printed a lot.
I wonder if all these are.
I know. Do you want me to look them up real fast?
$20.99.
20. Why most I don't like the
So I want to ask you guys, what kind of videos do you want to see? Like, what kind of stuff do you want to see on your social media? What is your procedure for ensuring no house moose gets into an order? Well, we just hiss. We hiss and we claw. Not really. Just cats. You guys want to just see a bunch of cats? Just a bunch of moose? Cave crickets are cool. They look like big naked white spiders. Allison is in the black top hair. Hello. Kristen is in the green shirt. You like short videos? Yes. Cleaning tips. Toilet bowl transformations. All right. These are great. Thank you guys. Kitty cam. So like put a little camera on the cat, on Moose. Day in the life of Moose. People are not taught how to clean. You vote with the cleaning tips. You want to see me more often. Well, me and Kristen are actually going to be doing lives. We'll probably get on and talk to you guys. You like the long videos? I've been doing more like 15-minute ones on the Facebook channel. I don't edit on YouTube. That's Mac. Alright, I'm going to check in. I'm going to do an order. But yeah, keep giving me what you guys think. You like the long videos with the voiceovers? Yeah. I am not married. No. You like the long videos, the body trouble. This is all really good information. So I just really edit on the socials. I don't do on YouTube. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, these get sticky. Purchase label. Like 11 by 9. Definitely taking into consideration all you guys' suggestions. I enjoy the fact that you guys don't use crappy royalty-free music. I'm just reading your guys' comments out loud. some really good advice. I have a package for you to hug here in a second.
Sweet. Gotta see if this is actually
Is this the
charging.
one?
There we go.
That's
That's Mindy's. We got Teresa out of Texas. We'll just give this one a tight hug. Yeah. Yeah. So if you get that one, it smells like strength. That's why. Hello from Denmark. Hello from the U.S. Yeah, the horse shirt's one of my favorites. They're from a Instagram account I found called Lo-Fi Animals. Lots of people from Netherlands in here today too. Sorry, this is me just staring for a bit. I'm reading comments as they come up.
I know there's a lot. They're really fun to read, actually.
Yeah. What were the popsicles called again? They're called Outshine. And they're made with actual fruit. So like when you get strawberry Outshine, you'll get to the middle of it and get like a whole ass strawberry. If you get the watermelon ones, you get a whole watermelon rind and all. They're like this big.
Is it seedless?
No, you
Oh,
get
sorry.
also seed. Lori out of Texas. You can get an ear. I'm going to rub you on my ear. Do not get the moose outshines. They are disgusting. If you've ever tried to chew a moose antler, a whole moose antler. Am I the reason they're out of your favorite flavors at Walmart? Probably not. We've been having to get them at Dollar General because IGA has them, but they've like taken all the best ones away. I like mango, strawberry, and coconut. And they never have coconut, but Dollar General does have them.
I couldn't remember which ones, I just left them all down. That's fine.
Steve, hello. How are you, buddy? Yeah, so almost every place is out of coconut, Mindy, except for Dollar General. We found them there, but every other place I've seen has been out of them. I ate another mango while I was taking my break a minute ago in the kitchen. I don't know, maybe my body just craves something that's in mango. Because I've been going mango crazy here lately. If you're just coming in, we are running a site-wide sale. 10% off of everything on the whole site. I announced it on here a little bit ago, and we've been just going nonstop ever since. We've been on a live for almost 2.5 hours now. And the orders just keep coming in, which is great. That's awesome. So if you're also just coming in, one of the reasons we're doing this is one, just because. And two, I'm promoting Kristen to manager. She's taking all of this stuff to her place. She's got a big basement and storage area. And she's going to be running the store and inventory and making sure everything gets shipped out and all that. And we're trying to thin out the products enough to where we don't completely die whenever when we take that over to her house. Yeah, coconut, everything is great. I'm a decent fan of coconut. One of the reasons I like Outshine is because it has actual shredded coconut in it. So it's not just a coconut flavor. Promotion, aka do all the work I don't want to do. That's great. I'm not vaping.
I think these are okay, Kristen, so far.
Yeah, not a big fan of coconut water either. Unless you've got to poop really bad, then coconut water is great for accelerating that to Mach 1. Oh, I hear a pole box. Got a couple of those. If you guys haven't seen them yet, those poles are nice for those dusters. They're actually made of like a high grade aluminum. They're super strong. Make a video compilation of only your intros. I did do that at one point. It was the trailer for the channel, but I ended up taking it off. I'll have to redo it at some point. That's a lot of work. There's hundreds of videos. I don't think I actually started doing the name thing for like the first year. I think after the first year of videos, I started doing it.
There's only one in there. That was a duplicate. Which is fun.
Ready for the return of Frankie Butt Boobs. I totally forgot. There are so many people who got mad about that one, like old ladies. That is so immature. And it's like, I know, that's why I said it. There was Frankie Butt Boobs, and then there was Tito Butt Doctor. I don't know why I found that one so funny. There was something Clown Spanker.
Okay, so these things don't have their numbers on the outside.
All right. Let me put this up here so we can weigh these up here. The only thing is when we do this, we have to make really sure that this wire is not under it.
Okay.
Because it likes to get underneath there.
Okay. Was there a 2, 1, 2, 2 in that pile? Is that what that is? I just had it. Just looked at that. So it would be.
The sparkly blazer needs to be displayed again. I can go get it real quick.
I'll take it.
Or actually, no, it's in Noah's room and he's playing games. I don't want to bother him.
I'm doing 208 too.
208. 208. You gonna look it up?
It should be okay, but
Yeah. Let me look it up. It's good.
okay.
Beef Twerky, I forgot about that one. Trying to see a question that was being answered. Yes, that duster is very good for cobwebs. In fact, that's what it kind of does best, to be honest. I mean, it's really good for dust, but cobwebs it's really good for. I love the April 1st when you dressed up as Ari. You know, the funny thing is, there were a bunch of people that got mad about that because they thought I was making fun of her. But before I ever did that video, I I asked her permission. Like I emailed her and said, "Here's what I'm thinking about doing. Would you mind it?" And she was like, "No, definitely do it." So not only is she the pinned comment on that, saying how funny she thought it was, but she also like put it on her Instagram stories. Like, you're getting mad for no reason. The person that I am honoring by doing this, like she was totally fine with it. You're the only one who got mad about it. What laundry detergent do I recommend? My favorite is Tide with OxyClean because it's good with cold water. Oh,
Sorry.
you're good. I thought you were handing
I
it to me.
know. It's so big.
That's what she said.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Yes.
I was like, what? I
Yes.
opened mine.
I think this one's got up dog in
What's up, dog?
it. How are you doing? Shit.
Oh man. You didn't do anything with that.
What's that?
Are you not gonna
Oh,
rub that
yeah, I
one on
forgot about that.
your head or anything?
This is Carol from Washington. So we're gonna try to hide this one in my shirt. Like we're stealing it from a shop or something. This is what it looked like if I was
That
shoplifting.
is so not obvious at all.
I didn't find anything I wanted today. Thank you.
Is that a third leg?
I'm just happy to see you.
Oh man. Good.
Yeah, one of the things we're going to be doing at some point when we get like really far ahead on social media to where we got things scheduled out, I'm going to have Allison take one of the phones and record a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, even like when we're taking breaks and stuff and we're just all BSing with each other. I think it would be neat to have that on social media where it's just us being us.
Yeah. We have a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Doug and Kim. Blooper reel with all the dry retching. You know, the funny thing is we don't really have blooper reels. We don't really, it's weird. I'm kind of boring when I clean. I don't play music. I don't like, I don't know. We just kind of grit our teeth and dive in. Yeah, so Sprag wood turning just hit 150,000. I saw that and I'm really proud of him. He's a really cool channel. This is Chris from California. Trying to think of what to do with this box. I'm going to see if I can balance it on one finger.
Impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going. All right. It's proven that I could have done that forever. So your box has been balanced. If you know what I mean. I don't know. Don't know what that means. I know y'all ready for that gold YouTube plaque. I am. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to just never ask for a subscription again. I think it's annoying for the most part when channels have to ask for it, but I get it. I understand it. But once I hit 1 million, there's no need to keep asking. Awesome Cube Zombie. Yeah, so we're doing a 10% off of the entire website at midwestmagiccleaning.com. And I'm going through each order that's coming in and doing something dumb with all of them. I'm like, I'm running out of things to do with them. Man, my back is cranked.
You got a case of the crank back.
Yes.
Ew.
We got, oh, that's a heavy one.
No.
That's Kathleen from Virginia. This one's going to touch Allison's back.
Give it some crank back.
So this part of your package, that's Allison back. Allison got back.
That's what they called me in high school.
Yep. No, that's not a Charlie t-shirt. This is from Lo-Fi Animals. You can find them on Instagram. They've got a bunch of t-shirts like that that's got just like T-Rexes and fish and giraffes. Later, Luke. Cindy said, "Thank you, Allison. I wanted a Mac hug, but I will take a back rub from Allison."
The back rub. That's funny. Back rub in a box. And that's how you do it. You're welcome.
Do I have any videos on the best way to clean a new flat top stove? I don't, but the way I do mine, and mine's a flat top, is I will use Mr. Clean to get off the crud, and then I'll follow it up with my alcohol-based APC, and then I dry it all after I've cleaned it with a regular microfiber. I'll dry it all with an ultrafine. God, I can't wait to turn this into a bedroom.
That will be nice.
So tired of having to scoot to the end of the bed instead of just getting off like a normal person.
Yeah.
And she said, I waved back, Allison.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I couldn't see it, but I take your word for it.
Yeah, so this used to be my living room. If you watch a bunch of my older videos, the couch was over there where Kristen is. And then I had the big rug out in the middle. But since then, I've changed the entryway into the main living room, and then this became the warehouse. So instead of flipping it all back, I want to turn this into like a gigantic master bedroom with a huge TV and stuff in here, and just give us more room. What's going on? We are doing 10% off of the entire website, midwestmagiccleaning.com, so that we can thin out some of these supplies, and then we're going to move all of this warehouse to Kristen's house. She is being promoted to manager, and she's going to be running the whole store and everything. And so we've been taking orders like crazy for 2.5 hours. Yeah, it used to be my living room. It's now the warehouse, but it's, so when this house, before I owned it, somebody had, this was like a 1 or 1.5 car garage, and they had converted it to a family room. And then when I got it, I converted it from a family room into a full-on living room. And then over time, when we opened the store, it had to be turned into a warehouse. I mean, there's so much stuff in here that I had to put stuff in the kitchen as well. When am I going to ship overseas? I couldn't give you an answer on that because there's a lot of stuff beyond just shipping costs that go into it. There's a whole bunch of rules and regulations and tariffs, and just there's all kinds of stuff that you have to go through in order to ship overseas, and I have to make sure that I'm legally covered. So like I was explaining earlier, when we first started the live, it's not just that there are rules and regulations you have to follow, but like certain dyes in the US are banned in other countries. It's just, there's a lot of stuff that, I don't know, it's hard. Yep. Same thing there. Pull that cord back out of the way. Okay, we've got Tracy out of North Carolina. This one can have a huge hug. And I'm wearing some fancy cologne today, so that may smell like fancy cologne. Lori out of Wisconsin. Yours can get a headlock. Tap, son. You tap or I snap. Dubs, thank you. Your videos inspired me to remodel my house. It's a fun job. Sam, hello. Hello from the whole Midwest Magic cleaning crew.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I'd get Moose, but I've already had him on camera like 4 times, and I keep having to wake him up to do it.
He's a little pissy.
If he happens to wake up and walk through here, I'll grab him again. It's probably on the boxes. I could just take the camera over there. Here, I'll just take you over there so you can see Moose. He's sleeping, but we can just take the camera over.
He's snoozing away.
Hey Moose, are you asleep? Hey Moose, are you awake? Good kitty. I taught him that. Taught him how to sleep. Oh Lordy. Yeah, I don't actually see Jason that much. So we're a weird family. We're close, but we kind of do our own thing. So Jason is doing well. He's still got his job at the chocolate factory. He and his wife and their kids moved in with their mom because they sold their old house and they're saving up for a new house. So they're going to live there for just a couple of months, just enough to save up a little nest egg, and then they're going to buy a new one. So, a couple of them. Macy or Jack out of Kansas. Well, you can get a kiss on each corner. That's one for Macy and one for and or Jack. Kathleen out of California. You get a dog sniff. If you guys haven't seen that nutritional fact shirt, I'm not saying order it, but it's worth looking at because it's funny. I had the basic idea of what I wanted it to do, or wanted it to say. And then the artist that I hire, his name is Nicholas Gray. He came up with the rest of that, and it's just super funny. Also, I just remembered I ordered a new pair of True Religions last night.
Exciting.
They're blue, but they're not blue jean blue.
Yeah.
They're like a really, really light blue, and then all the stitching is like a navy royal color.
Woohoo.
Yeah, at a 40% off sale.
Nice.
Ellie.
That's a big order she's working on right now. How my other kids doing? They're doing great. Drew is he's also a cleaner. But he works at a hotel. He's super chill. He's more chill than I am. And Adrienne is working 2 jobs, and she lives in the neighboring town over. I need to actually get us all together. So I got a new grill, and usually in the summer times I will go crazy grilling stuff out. And whenever I do, they all like to come over and eat plenty of free food. And typically I will make, if I'm cooking for 5 or 10 people, I will cook enough for 10 or 20. Like I always cook double the amount of food. So sometime soon I'm going to put the grill together, invite them all over, and just go absolutely nuts with grilling. Christine from Alabama. We're going to give you a flex. Sorry if I broke your cleaning rags from this massive flex. Sometimes I do that and they just shatter like they were soaked in liquid nitrogen. Am I a dry rub or a wet sauce barbecue kind of guy? On the rare occasion that I do barbecue, I would rather have dry rub. Either one's good, but I typically don't do barbecue style stuff on the grill. Amanda out of South Carolina. You can have chest hair. There you go. All over your package right now. That one's also probably going to smell like Lamensity or Lamensite. I don't know how to pronounce it. One second, I got to lean off camera and not vape. I'm not vaping right now. I'm washing dishes and watching you flex on packages. Flex on packages was my mom's nickname in high school. Mariah out of Vermont. That may be our first Vermont.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Like ever. All right, Vermont gets a hug. Gets a chin hug too.
This one was already done.
Is it easier for me to do the lives now than a year ago?
That was done.
I have the impression you stay on camera longer. So
That was probably one.
they're still difficult in that it's hard to find stuff to say that doesn't sound like you're just talking out of your ass. On something like this, it's easier because we're doing something and I can talk to people rather than at people. Because I'm like today, I've just been answering a bunch of questions and talking to people.
Actually, it printed out again.
But it's also like it's a back killer because you're standing up and there's not really a way to sit down. But
Here.
I mean, it's a good problem to have. I'm not going to complain about it.
All right.
We like it when you talk out of your ass, though. Full, like, Jim Carrey style.
Well, I thought you said you could. Maybe you just pulled a couple.
There was some sitting on the ground though that I didn't check, you know what I mean?
Worst comes to worst, we get the ones done that we're doing, and we can just refresh the pending page, and we can just shred all those
Yeah.
and reprint.
That was pending.
I think we're pretty close.
Yeah, I think we're good. It was just, there was probably. The two.
Recently found the MMC channel, and binge watching the vids is forcing my brain to make decisions about the house I'm in. It's older. Yeah, so there's occasionally, like once or twice a year, where I will just say, I'm bored, I'm going through my house, and everything that I forgot that I even had that I don't use, and I just have it just to have it, like it's got to go. It's either going to a thrift shop or a charity or a donation center or just straight in the trash. And that feels liberating to me. My brain just feels better after I get done doing it. And then I can actually utilize the space for other things, activities and whatnot. Oh, hey, storm spotters. That's hard to say for me for some reason. In case I missed it, are you going to buy that house? I'm up in the air about it. I mean, if it's still for sale after the 26th, I may consider it. But only if I can get it for next to nothing. I mean, it's got, there's a lot of work that has to be done in that. And I'm not sure that the smell's going to get out of the house without doing some gut work. These things are awesome, by the way, for those who are just coming in. I'm not sponsored, but it's Lipton Fusions, and this is mango lemonade, and you can't really taste the lemonade part of it. But holy crap, are they addictive. What's my favorite meal? That question is interesting, not because of the favorite meal, but because I have, like, a side effect of my autism is that I don't really have a favorite anything. It changes by mood. So like if you ask me today, I'd probably say, I don't know, lasagna. If you ask me tomorrow, maybe pizza, and the next day it may be beef stew. But I'm the same way with bands and movies. Overall, if you ask me my favorite band, I'd say Faith No More. But if you ask me during a certain mood, I might say the Weepies, or I might say James Taylor, or something like that. It always changes. I don't have really... I'd say overall my favorite color is the teal that you saw in my house in those old videos. But I mean, other days it's like this where I'm just all in black and white. Sneak vape. I have never used an ozone generator, but I know lots of people who have. I don't know if it damages stuff or not. I know that Detail Geek uses them inside of cars from time to time, and I've never heard him talk about damage. We're going through lots of papers because the computer freaked out and printed like 8,000 things. Yeah, I think what it did was it printed out the all statuses page
Yeah.
when it was set to 100.
These are all fulfilled.
Sweet.
There's only a couple over here that weren't, and I have a feeling that they probably were, but maybe not marked, so I'll double check over there. 'Cause
How
I
many-
can't imagine why one wouldn't be out of all those. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, and I'm about to wrap these up here.
Okay, then these are t-shirts, which
Yeah, I need to set them aside.
there's 3 here in that pile, and then there's
Don't
these.
put them in this
I
pile.
won't.
Okay.
How many orders have we had since the live started? I'm not sure because we have been kind of keeping up with them, so we can't really see the amount, but I'd say looking at the boxes, probably 50 plus.
Yeah.
Well, and that's not even counting t-shirts, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably like 80.
Later, Sarah. What do we sell? Basically cleaning rags, but we also have t-shirts and coffee mugs and all kinds of dusters and stuff like that. All the stuff that I sell that's non-merch related, that's cleaning rags, those are all professional grade type stuff. Our number one seller is ultra fine microfiber because they're a polishing cloth. Ow, my back is just jacked up. Yeah, I know you said your rags don't give any ick, but I can't risk a legit gag from the feel of microfiber. Yeah, so all the microfibers will give you that. The only ones that don't are honeycomb because they're not done like, I'll grab one. They're not done like regular microfiber. So these are done like this. And so it's like regular everyday fiber. So they call themselves microfiber, but they're not really. I wouldn't call that microfiber. It's more like your grandma's old dish towels. But these are the ones I'd suggest if you ever try them. The ultra fine, again, is not really a microfiber. It's more like a polyester or really thick satin. It's not fuzzy.
Sure. Yeah. I'll put it on top there. Yeah.
We got Claudia out of California. I'm getting a lot of Californias today. I'm going to do this, but it's not meant to be Jesus. This is meant to be more like just hanging out, just chilling with this thing on my back. Sup, baby? Courtney ordered a couple shirts about an hour ago. I'm excited to get them. Yeah, we'll be doing, so the shirts are done through Printify. And so what we'll do is after we get through all these orders, I have to just go on Printify and tell them to push the order through. And so there won't be any packaging coming from us on that. That'll be coming from Printify. So. Hope that's a spam call. Oh man, I can't believe it. It's a spam call. Dana out of Pa. Man, we're so many Pennsylvania
I know,
orders
that's
today. It's like
wild.
everybody is. Okay, I'm gonna
Why?
drop this one down my back and then let it hit the floor. So I'm like a water slide.
You're crazy. I mean, I could have picked that up for you. Sorry.
What's up, Jessica? I gotta remember that one from Mindy. I want to put Mindy's over to the side over here by the boxes so we don't forget.
Yeah.
Does YouTube pay me for live videos or only normal ones? They only pay me for live videos if they run ads. So I'm with a third-party company for another month. And they have it set up on the back end to monetize everything. Once they are disconnected from my YouTube on the 26th or 27th of next month, then I will be able to manually take away ads from lives. So I think this one right now is set up to run ads, which I hate, but I can't get around it because they have access to that. But they will not be a part of my channel after this next month. What's the last good meal that I cooked? I made, not long ago, a cheeseburger meatloaf with homemade mashed potatoes and homemade corn, where you cook it on the cob and then cut it off and put butter and salt and stuff like that on it. That's the last really cool one that I made. Yeah, the meatloaf, I don't put sauce on top. I put sharp cheddar when I'm done. And I don't put as much filler in the meatloaf as what you'd normally do. I don't put vegetables or anything like that on it. How did I manage to get rid of the ads? I'm not sure what you're asking. If there's not ads being ran on this live, it's a fluke. Though they may have set it to where, you know, I could do it without ads or something, which will be nice because I don't want ads on a live. There's every chance she may have eaten it.
Yes, most likely.
I've got tons of box cutters in here. We were getting a pile.
Yeah.
I think with lives, the ads run after it's posted. That could very well be it. Damn, we've been going 3 hours. I may have to shut this down here in a minute. I know we've got a lot more to do, but my back is wrecked. Marion out of Texas, thank you. You can have a kiss and a hug. I kissed you right on the package. Then we've also got Sharon out of Arizona. Sharon out of Az. Okay, we'll give you a front chin lock. Tap Hogan! Tap Hogan!
Crazy.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'd like to do this for all these, but they're coming in so much. We have to like shut down our 3-hour live and actually catch up with all these. We'll do this again soon. And then like rest assured all these will get hugs and kisses and dog sniffs and stuff before they get put in the box. But yeah, I've got to go. It's been 3 hours and my back is jacked. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for everybody who ordered.
Bye.
The sale will be running clear to the 7th. So if you haven't ordered, you've got plenty of time. I will end up running another one of these sales at some point, and I think they're awesome just for no reason at all, just to have a sale. So, all right, I'll see you
Thanks,
guys later.